Oti Manzano from Mindoro State University, Section 1B4, Drafting Electronic Technology. So for today's video, I will going to tell you what is all about multimeter and what is the use of it. And we are also going to know how to calibrate a multimeter. Are you ready, guys? So if you're ready, just continue watching this video. So first, what is multimeter or analog multimeter? Analog multimeter is an instrument that are used to measure electrical quantities such as voltage, current, resistance, frequency, and signal power. So here is an example of a multimeter or analog multimeter. So analog multimeter has an 8 parts, and each main part contains of different function. So guys, I'll just zoom it in so you can see all the parts of the analog multimeter. So for the first part, we have the pointer or the needle, this one, and it indicates the values read from the scale. Next is the scale, this one, and it shows the value of what is being measured. Next is the dial or the infinity knob, this one, and it points the needle to the 0 at the left side of the scale. Next is the 0 ohm adjuster, this one, and it adjusts the needle to the right side of the scale. Next is the range selector knob, this one, and it allows changing the function and scale. And this is the range, and it allows more accurate measurement for small values. The last one is the test probes, these two, and we have the positive probe and negative probe. This red one is the positive probe and this black one is the negative probe, and it is used to connect to the circuit or device under test. So you're just going to put it in like this. That's it. I hope you remember all the parts of the analog multimeter. So now that you know all the parts of the multimeter, now I will going to teach you on how to calibrate it. So first step, we need to select the multimeter to its ohmmeter function. So it is located at the lower right portion of the selector knob. So you can see that there are multipliers. So multipliers are used to increase or change the scaling of ohmmeter for better resolution. So now, we are going to select the selector knob to multiplier times 1. Here. To start calibrating, we need to short the test probes of the multimeter. And the pointer must point to 0 because there is nothing to measure. And if it is not pointing to 0, as you can see, it is not pointing to 0. So we need to calibrate it to 0. So guys, in order for us to calibrate it to 0, we need to use the 0 ohm adjuster here and adjust the knob. So after adjusting the knob, we need to test it again to see if it is now pointing to 0. So as you can see, it is now pointing to 0, and if it is pointing to 0, it means that it is ready to use. So guys, I hope that you learned something new in my video, especially about multimeter and how to calibrate a multimeter or analog multimeter. Bye! See you on my next educational purpose videos.